What is felony bail jumping?
Felony bail jumping is where you cross state lines to avoid prosecution. You cross state lines without the bonding company's permission, and the bonding company's still on your bond. They're still liable for this money.
Well, duh.
Wait, so I'm confused. So how am I blind? If I'm confused. Wait, I'm so confused. So I'm confused. Wait, so I'm confused. So he didn't go. So wait, he
went off of your bond. He's no longer responsible, but the bonding company is responsible.
Are you there?
Hey.
Are you there?
So I did just DM and then agreeing to tell him that he need to come into Atlanta to turn himself in. And he think that I'm lying and think that I'm not, like, think that y'all ain't came to my house or whatever.
Yeah. Send me his Facebook, a screenshot of his Facebook page with the name on there.
Okay, and I'm gonna send you his TikTok as well.
Okay, and I'm gonna let y'all see. He said that I ain't got no money.
The police is never looking for me. The police never came to Shamar house. He wants y'all to get me locked up. He wants me to lose my apartment. That's all it is. It's not because I did nothing to Shamar, because I was bothering Shamar, because I was bullying Shamar. It's
really
because I just moved into my apartment. Until they get there. Same way Shamar said, turn yourself in and get a caregiver. Because Shamar, you really do need a caregiver. And I'm not playing with you. Now what? What's up, Shamar? And I swear, and this is on word to my mother. Shamar, it's my duty to make sure you be in an adult group home by next month. You will be in an adult group home. And the crazy part about it is, when I was on the phone with the lady in the adult group home services, she said that you already under investigation, and she said they already tried to come to your house several times, but they ain't get no answer. And she was like, if you don't do nothing like real crazy to the government action to get in, they won't get in. So I can just keep on sending her stuff. Well, Shamar, you ain't that pretty. You don't stand up straight. Your breath stank. You funky looking. Ain't nobody ever gonna come love you, Shamar. Ain't nobody ever gonna love you. Ain't nobody gonna only ever be your friend. Every time.
That ain't right. Shame on you.
People be your friend, Shamar's gonna always be because of sympathy, because how you look. I'm gonna be real with you. I already know Corman finna eat my up because I don't scoop down to your level. But at the end of the day, Shamar, I'm ready. I'm ready to lose it all. I'm ready for you to lose it all too. Oh shit. Okay.
It's just a public service announcement. Allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is
Bedroom Tea or News. That's a blog page. You're not a blogger. You an Alvo. I believe everything bedtime. I believe everything bedtime T say. Everything bedtime T say, baby.
I'm about real bloggers, the real bloggers. I'm not about bedtime reaction. I like her channel, but a particular
bedtime react some
videos, and they are funny sometimes. They are funny sometimes, but sometimes
bedtime react.
It was bed reaction. Bedtime reaction. I want to.
They go bedtime reacts. No,
I ain't mad at her because she's doing her job. But
Exactly.
I like bedtime reaction, and she's unbiased and keep it real. Yeah, bedtime reaction. I don't have no drama with.
Got these itches mad again. Never about no money, but it's always about the pussy bunch. She furious. And it's really heartbreaking because I'm such a girl's girl and I refuse to comment on other bloggers out of professionalism. But since clearly everyone doesn't hold the same principles, I strongly suggest anybody coming into this sector do their research first and before speaking on me, since I heard they added memes and gifts. If you want to be like me, add those receipts. And even when my supporters was telling me that folks was copying off me, I told them to let it be because I'm no gatekeeper. I congratulate and never hate. But as one of my supporters said, my influence is obviously evident. Respect is gained and not given. Don't let the bussy bunch trick you up out of your spot. And I don't know if it's because Tommy sent me a super chat or because Alvo and Tommy was in my live going at it. But ever since, bedtime seems to be living rent-free and on some folks' brains when they need to be worried about their own gains. What's good, Bedtime Bandits? It's your girl, Brett, and I'm coming with that early morning afternoon tea. So you already know what to do for me. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on that post notification bell so you never miss when your girl is dropping a hot pot. Be the first to comment on my video for a post notification shout out at the end of every video. I also do shout outs for CAs, memberships, and super chat, and it also really helps support the channel, so drop that. All contents used in videos does fall under fair use for commentary purposes. Over here on BedTime Reacts, we add lots of commentary, comic relief, and advice to every single video, so if you're looking for a record and repost channel, you won't find it here. And if you're a real BedTime bandit, then you already know we do not comment on physical appearance or mental capacity over here. Never did and never will, so try to put anything on my name past that is obviously outrageous. Now that we done with my boring OT, pull up your chairs, get your popcorn ready, put a movie in for them kids or put them on the iPad, sit down and have some afternoon tea. Cause woo-wee, the Bussy Bunch Bonanza has begun. If you caught my last live, then you know BedTime had all the exclusive tea. So recently, Shamar came out and made a video that said that the police were at his house looking for Alvo. Alvo dropped 72,000 response videos saying that Shamar was lying and claiming that he did not have warrants and that nobody was looking for him. And I'm not exactly sure why Alvo was mad at Shamar, as though he went out there and got those charges for you. Maybe Alvo was just upset because Shamar actually clocked his tea. But you've been clocking Shamar's tea for the last 5 months. At least he didn't come up here and calling you names like ugly, stupid, letter C, and R word just to tell the folks what's going on. And it seems like supporters are saying that Alvo was just defending Shamar the other day, as though that takes away the fact that he has been disrespecting him for the last 5 months, exposing his business and saying he stinks, not to mention trying to post his corn without his permission. And he also called Adult Protective Services on Shamar a couple of months ago. And I'm all for 2 wrongs don't make a right, but Alvo is honestly lucky that Shamar warned him, because Alvo was on the phone with the bail's bondsman, and he told Alvo if he didn't get his SSA back to ATL by Wednesday, then his misdemeanor would become a felony. So it seems like the folks was looking for Alvo. Not you trying to get Shamar evicted because he clocked your tea, and trying to get him put in an adult group home. And some supporters are saying if Alvo gets Shamar evicted, goes around, comes back around, oh my baby. They claim they taking their YouTube channel, getting Alvo evicted, and sending his online videos to his bondsman too. So hopefully they stop this back and forth before it goes too far. Because you know we want the best for everybody in the Bussy Bunch. We don't want anyone to be homeless or getting locked up. Now, Tommy has been laying low lately, and I don't know if it's just because he got his new furniture in and he's just busy and whatnot, or if it's because Alvo challenged him to not talk about him or Shamar for a week. Not Tommy with the L-shaped couch. Uh-oh, big boy status. Congratulations. But not Tommy claiming Shamar keep calling him. But before I pour y'all up a cup of hot steaming tea, you already know, come on now, don't be stingy with them likes. Smash that like button right below the video. And don't forget to blow up the comments below and let me know what you think about this video.
Police department, I can't say the word right, but he got locked up there. They allowed Shamar to OR out, so he didn't have to go to Cobb County. So yes, and let me show you how y'all can find that. That's what it is. This is what Shamar got locked up at: 2646 Atlanta Road, SESMYRNA, Georgia, zip code 30080. If y'all don't believe me, call up there and ask. That's what Shamar got arrested at. They allowed Shamar to OR out. Internet harassing people and bothering people. Your bond conditions say you can't get in no more trouble. So Shamar, no shade. No shade, I'm gonna be real with you. I'm gonna keep it above with you. I already had some people already doing it.
What did you say?
I'm finna, that threat that you made on me on live this morning, how you gonna do this and do that to me? I'm scared for my life because you keep getting on the internet threatening me. You threatening telling me kids on bonding company today. Yeah, where you bonding? You, oh yeah, I'm sending that to your bonding company, and I'm finna be calling Shamar jail and telling them that you still on the internet harassing people.
We're twins. That's right.
4 months ago now, right? Shamar went off my bun four months ago. Next month gonna make 5 months that Shamar went off my bun. Once you go out somebody's bun, Shamar, the people are not coming to your house. They're not looking for you. They're not doing none of that.
And I'm sure we all wish that were true. But if you're looking for someone, you're going to look for any known addresses that they were ever associated with, even if they never put that they live there. And the fact that Shamar's name was initially on the bond means that Shamar had to initially give his address. So it's common sense that the bounty hunters or police would check there, in addition to any other places they think he may be, whether or not Alvo put them down on file, like his mother's house, known friends or associates, and sometimes even your job. So please go do your own research before listening to folks. Now, some folks think it's wrong that Shamar is trying to get Alvo put in jail, but who said he was doing that? Maybe the folks did come to his house looking for Alvo, and he's just trying to warn him. And even though Shamar took his name off the bond, he could still be held liable. And this says financial liability. As the co-signer, you may still be liable for the original bond amount if the defendant does not appear in court even after your name is removed. Removing your name from a bail bond typically requires a formal process involving a bail bond company, the court, and possibly legal counsel, which we know Shamar did when he went and took his name off of Alvo's bond.
Because you went off my bun, which means you don't want to be tied to what I got going on, which means you don't want to be held accountable for my bun. And not only did Shamar went off on my bun, James Bunding went off on my bun too.
Are you sure?
They went off on my bun because Shamar was calling them every day, all day. Supporters and people calling their phone. The lady was like, Green, we just finna go off your bun too. And me, I'm not finna turn myself in and rebun myself out because I already was gonna go to court March 18th.
Huh?
When they be like, Alvo, the police looking for you, the police is never looking for me. The police never came to Shamar's house.
Are you there?
Hey,
Are you there?
so I did just DM and then agreeing to tell him that he need to come into Atlanta to turn himself in. Man, he think that I'm lying and think that I'm not think that y'all ain't came to my house or whatever. Turn yourself in, but he think that I'm lying. And knowing that I'm not. Run him like the.
You got a number for him? You can text me.
No, but I do know his social media.
What's he on, TikTok or?
He's on TikTok, he's on YouTube, and he also on Facebook.
Yeah. Send me his Facebook, a screenshot of his Facebook page with the name.
Oh no.
Name on there.
Okay, and I'm gonna send you his TikTok as well.
All right, yeah, do that.
Okay.
All right, man.
All right.
Get this done.
Okay.
All right.
All right. So what I got to lie about, Mr. Elder Green? Ain't the person that looking for you? If the person that and his name is Kevin, yeah, he kind of looking for you. And I'm not waking up just saying it because, or not. I'm not waking up starting it, but I'm just letting y'all know and just letting y'all hear this for yourself that I don't have to lie about anything. At the end of the day, in the middle of the day, that boy needs to turn himself in.
Yes, definitely.
Because if you think for one second that I'm about to pay $4,000, I'm not. They really working with me, to be honest, because they really want him. I don't have to lie about nothing. They don't came to my house, searched around my house, searched in my closet, ordered it. They came to my house looking for him. My name is Off the Bun, but what I'm saying is this boy got a warrant and he done left the state. He just supposed to leave Atlanta. He left Atlanta to move straight to Houston. And you know that you cannot leave the state without my permission and the Bunda Company permission. He's the Bunda Hunter. Those are the one that goes out and get them, right? His name is Kevin. His name is Kevin. Okay? With that being said, this man is literally looking for Alvo. Alvo want to keep running and keep running. You gonna run until you can't run no more, and you ain't gonna do nothing make it worse on yourself.
Exactly.
To make it worse on yourself, it gonna turn into a felony, and you gonna go straight to prison.
You said felony bail jumping? And what's that?
But now I'm not going to do that if you're coming back.
But what is felony bail jumping?
Felony bail jumping is where you cross state lines to avoid prosecution. You cross state lines without the bond company's permission.
But I never avoided prosecution. It's
Huh?
a misdemeanor. When I was going to court, they was giving me probation anyway. They took away my court date. They took away my court date when he went off.
I understand, and we want to keep it that way. The bond company's still on your bond.
Oh, the bond company still.
liable for this money.
Y'all still on my bun?
Yes, sir.
Well, duh.
They're still liable for this money.
Wait, so I'm confused. So how my bland? If I'm confused. Wait, I'm so confused. So I'm confused. Wait, so I'm confused. So he didn't go. So wait, he didn't go out. So he went off on my bland, but y'all stayed on my bland.
He went off your bond. He's no longer responsible, but the bonding company's responsible.
Mm. So he went off my bland. He no longer responsible. So it's just y'all now.
It's us.
So how my court date? So why they took my took my court date away?
What?
You see,
Because I had a court date March 18. I had a court date March 18. He went off my bland March 6, and my court date got canceled.
yeah.
You said say it again?
You still could have went forward.
You said because I got to do what?
You still could have went to court. You could have been a walk-in that day. And you've been done with it.
You said I could have did a walk-in.
Yeah, you could have been a walk-in.
Okay, so now my new court date is Wednesday, or I gotta. So now what I gotta do is go to. So you say now what I gotta do is go to the jailhouse and turn myself in, or you say I gotta turn myself in, or I gotta come to the bonding company.
Yeah. Go to the jail. Go to the visitor center. Walk in there. Tell them who you are. Tell them you got a warrant. Misdemeanor warrant.
Wait, I'm sorry. Say it again.
Your ID and tell them you got a warrant for misdemeanor. And they'll have you sit down, and the transport come around, pick you up, take you down there. They'll book you, and then you're bondable again.
I know again, but like I told her, I don't want to bond out again. I just want to go ahead and sell the probation.
Okay. Well, then when they get you booked in, when you see the judge that night, you got to get there early so you can see the judge on video.
Yeah.
You just tell the judge you want to put you to the charges, and he'll tell you, Okay, you got until this date to meet probation, sign up for probation, and then all you got is probation.
All right, I can do that. I'll be down there before Wednesday. Boom, easy. So that's what happened. Okay, so what happened was he went off my bun. He keep calling the people so I can go down there and rebund out. I just told y'all this early. That's I was lying last time, and the people actually came to Shamar house. The Dork group home. And Monday through Friday, I will do it on live. I will be calling the Social Security, and I'll be calling Pine Hills Apartment, and I'll be calling Adult Group Home Services on Shamar.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Until they get there. Same way Shamar said, turn yourself in and get a caregiver. Because Shamar, you really do need a caregiver. And I'm not playing with your ass. And this is my own word to my mother. Shamar, it's my duty to make sure you be in a Adult Group Home by next month. Said they already tried to come to your house several times, but they ain't get no answer. Send her what you said about the tummy child. I'm gonna every time you go live and tell somebody pull up and fight you, I'm gonna be sending to the Adult Group Home people. I'm gonna send them everything about you. I'm gonna show them everything that your ass in. And eventually, it don't matter how many times you don't answer your door, Shamar, they're gonna come get your caregiver that you need, bitch. Make sure you get you a caregiver. I can't wait. It's gonna be my mission. It's gonna be my mission, you German Shepherd. I'm gonna call this SSI office every day from morning to night. I swear it's my mission. I'm gonna call them every day, and I'm gonna call the Adult Group Home Services every day. See the balloons on the screen? Every day.
Okay. And not the bounty hunter telling Shamar to screenshot that Facebook. And if I was Shamar, I would be snitching too. Folks popping up to my house trying to search around and whatnot for a person who has been exposing me for the last 5 months on the internet, calling Adult Protect Services on me, allegedly partnering with his bestie Izzy to scam me, and the list goes on and on and on. And yes, we all know Shamar isn't innocent, yet you can't put rules on revenge. Shamar has a lot of mouth, but unless he's getting help, he rarely goes through with it. If you were paying attention earlier on in the video, then you know Shamar could still be held liable for that bond money, even though he took his name off the bond. Now, I know y'all know they're being stingy with them likes. We got Shamar deleted live, and Alvo says he's turning himself in Wednesday. And Alvo, I'm proud of you. And I know I'm nobody, so that probably means nothing to you. However, it's a big step about actually calling him up and seeing what was up so that there are no surprises and you can know exactly what you're walking into. Now, Kevin did say that Alvo needs to return to Atlanta by Wednesday. If not, his charges could be escalated to a felony. Now, if you've been keeping up with the Pussy Bunch, then you know Alvo has already said that he is a convicted felon. So hopefully he follows through and actually does what he gotta do. But I don't think he's gonna get much time at all. However, he does have to be booked first before being processed for a bond and or to go on probation. Best case scenario, he gets to the courthouse early, gets booked, and get the opportunity to speak to the judge over video, accept his probation, and then be back on YouTube in no time. And if he does get a small amount of time, it's probably just because he missed court so many times. Now, hopefully he can get his probation switched to Houston because he says he's going to plead guilty and just take probation. So hopefully he can get it transferred and actually has a lease to prove his residency.
So, Mr. Alexander Green, look at here. Don't be talking about no boo-boo when you need to be boom-booing to turn yourself into that jail system. That's what you need to be doing because the police came to my house looking for you. So it's either you're going to come back to Atlanta and turn yourself in or they going to come get you. How about that? Because I already talked to Mr. Kevin. So please, stop playing with me. For real. And go turn yourself into that jail cell, boo.
Okay, and I'm gonna let y'all see. People be just thinking they know everything about DeMarco. He said they ain't got no money. He said they ain't got no money. Don't believe nothing that these people talking about in BedTime.
And I'm like, me?
I don't know what you got going on, but I don't want to clap your teeth either. I really hate clapping people's teeth.
And I hope not Big Marco about to clock my tea. What I did? Is it because I made up with Alvo and Tommy? Ain't no thing but a chicken wing. You know they're gonna be mad at me next week. It's because the folks told you I said you were snitching in my live stream. Well, unfortunately, that is a fact. You are indeed snitching. But I'm not saying you're wrong for doing so. But you are wrong for a lot of the things you say about folks' kids on this internet. But not me ranting and raving and saying Shamar is the only one who isn't getting sensitive. Because if you actually take the time to watch the video and not just listen to folks, then it would be clear to see that I'm just about the only channel that does not comment on anybody's physical appearance or mental capacity, while folks out there calling y'all names and wishing harm to y'all. But since some folks claim I'm always protecting Shamar, it's clear to see that he doesn't feel the same way. What happened, Big Marco? I thought I was about to be on the payroll because Tommy said you was allegedly paying me. Let me stop. I don't want no smoke. I'm just giving my opinion on the actions and the things y'all say in the videos, in which I'm obligated to do just like you, Big Marco. So go off, queen. But before I get out of here, I did want to wish Alvo success and no jail time. Let's be honest, it isn't a place that any of us want to go, and he's clearly in the process of bettering himself. Ching, ching, ching! And this video shout out goes to 82 and Jeffrey. Thank you two so much for supporting my live stream the other night. And I know we had a time. Whether it's 20 people or 200, supporters like you make it all worth it. And I know I had to pop my ish a little bit earlier on in the video, but if you're a real bedtime bandit, then you know we keep it humble over here. However, being kind is a choice, but I never want anyone to take my kindness for a weakness. Love y'all. Peace.